Namaste, people. I am Daksh. I'm the founder of Blub World magazine. And our focus of our work is basically to find teenagers who are doing inspiring work in life and sharing their work with other teens. So, to put in one statement, it's simply teens inspiring teens. Till date, we have covered nearly 300 such teenagers from across the world. And the magazine that we publish every month goes to nearly 1,000 plus schools across South Asia. And this very activity that we're doing is part of our research initiative, which is basically where we try to create industry white papers on K-12 sector, which is typically schools. So from time to time, we try to generate repositories of ideas and innovations and what all new and interesting is going on within schools as far as pedagogy, operations, even finances, or different sorts of things that are going on in the K-12 sector. So I'm very happy once again to welcome all of you to the Blub World Web Talks 52nd episode. And in the last 51 episodes, more than 400 school leaders have participated and shared their views from 70 plus geographies from around the world on different topics from time to time. During the first 30 talks, we discussed about no lockdowns on learning, which was typically to find what all interesting or innovative were schools doing during the lockdown to keep learning continued. And out of those 30 talks and nearly 300 school leaders, we picked 100 ideas and we published those in the first white paper that we published. And these 100 ideas are available on our social media platforms, on the magazines, for you to even use and experiment within your institutions to see what works for you and what does not. So before we start today's talk, the topic for today is, I think, super self-explanatory and very simple to put. That is tech really teaching? Because now we've all experienced technology for a good amount of time. We know where it's good, where it's bad, and how it has been. And before we initiate this talk, I just want to share one observation. That most of the ed tech that we are using in any form or format, whether it may be an app, whether it may be some API, whether it may be some website or portal or whatever, most of these ed tech platforms or typical technology solves communication problems and not education problems. So even at this point, an educationist remains relevant. But the relevance of an educator has changed. Or what are the pointers that keep you relevant that have changed? Because delivering information or content is no more a big skill. Technology can do that easily. Now, your skill set and the kind of teachers that you want in your schools will have to be redefined. Because the kind of student that you'll get back in your class and the kind of teacher that you'll get back in your class, I don't think they'll be the same people with the same personalities. They would have changed. Because, as of now, they have been able to, be taught by teachers whom they now consider peers. वो एक जो embodiment था, जो एक embossyment था, वो दोनों चीज अब dilute हो गई है. And अब क्लास में डिसिप्लिन एंड टीचिंग, ये दोनों एक साथ कैसे कंटिन्यूड रहेंगे, दैट्स गोइंग टू बी अ चैलेंज इन द पोस्ट लॉकडाउन टाइम्स. बट टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस एंड सी व्हाट यू थिंक ऑन इज टेक रियली टीचिंग. टेक किस किस एस्पेक्ट में स्कूल को इंपैक्ट करेगा, टीचिंग को कैसे इंपैक्ट करेगा, एंड व्हाट डू यू थिंक, हाउ वुड टीचिंग चेंज इन द कमिंग टाइम्स. So thank you so much everybody for being here, for participating, for taking out the time. So the best ideas that come out from you will be shared on our social medias and in the magazine. I'll just explain the format to you. You get to speak for straight 2 minutes. And once your 2 minutes are over, I think Divya is on the call. Divya, you can switch on your video. So Divya Purohit is the timekeeper. So once your 2 minutes are over, Divya will put his one hand up like this. And then you have 30 more seconds to conclude. And once your 2 minutes and 30 seconds are over, you might get muted. If you get muted, please don't get offended. It is just to finish the activity on time and so that none of your schedules get disturbed. If you're not able to share something and if you miss out on some point, the team will stay connected with you and you can share those points with us even after the talk comes to an end. So the reason to keep it time bound is so that everybody can speak and the whole format remains interesting and engaging for everybody. So again, welcome all of you to the Blub World Web Talks 52nd episode on Is Tech Really Teaching? So now I'd like to invite Dr. Gopinath Chintala, Principal, Baba Institute of Technology and Sciences, Visakhapatnam, India. So Dr. Gopinath, over to you for the next 2 minutes. You can unmute yourself.
Thank you for inviting me to this platform. I'm quite new to this. And I asked when someone asked in LinkedIn, will you join us? I said, I'm not a school principal, I am a technology engineering college principal. Then why not you can join? And after going through the different people in this meeting, I'm only, I think, odd man out in this, all are school principals. And thank you for even then, I'm thankful to adding me in this thing. First and foremost thing, I am a technologist, and first and I'll say that technology cannot teach. First and foremost thing, the question is itself is irrelevant. Okay, technology will support teaching. That's all. Technology will support, and teaching is an art. It's an art. No one can do it. Okay, just like singing, dancing, writing poems. These are all arts. Teaching is also an art. Art cannot be learned. It is a born gift. But we are all becoming teachers. But these teachers, if you want to enhance the teaching quality, technology is relevant. Technology is required. Okay. And nowadays, if you see the situation in the after pandemic and the lockdown and all, technology is helping like anything. Okay. So technology cannot teach, first of all. Let us make it clear. And one point I would like to share with you, this may be helpful to schools now. I think you heard or not, I don't know. Have you heard about this gamification of teaching? Gamification. So there is a new trend going on. And what is this? The teaching that if you want to share something, you have to tell in a form of game. Nowadays people are acquainted, students, kids, particularly I'm up to K-12. Okay, these kids are very much interested in technology, gadgets, that type of games and all. So if you can teach them through games, some points, some rewards, say, we have to engage them because a lot of distractions are there. So teaching to engineering student is different teaching to teaching to these things. So that is the one point. Very less time I was given. So let me share another point. So this classroom, this teaching active participation. The people will have a lot of active participation with the technology. So recently, I am while delivering a webinar, I used polls because nowadays webinars become a fashion, and people are all switching on, and people are sleeping. We don't know whether they're sleeping or not. So to increase the attendance, what I have done, using the polls and quizzes, I'm asking quizzes, polls, asking them to participate like that. So these things can be used. Okay, another point. Okay, and first of all, technology will reduce the burden on the teachers, like attendance and performance evaluation. Nowadays, previously, a lot of less new students are there. We can easily do it, but now a lot of students are there for the school also. It is very difficult. So technology will enhance. And I will tell you only two, three distractions, two, three negative points from the technology. So technology will give a lot of distraction to the student and disconnect. They will be disconnected from the social gatherings and all. Socially they will be distracted, and creates a lot of disparity among the students. So rich poor divide will be there. Okay, so let us say one person may be using iPad, one person may be using Redmi mobile. So this disparity will be there. So thank you one and all for giving me the opportunity. Right, thanks.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gopinath. In every call, we try to bring in somebody who is not from the school sector. It is typically to get a perspective which is a bird's eye view, which comes from outside the sector.
Right.
So that happens in every call, and we try to do that.
So and I think it will that purpose served or not, I don't know.
Absolutely served. And the reason why we keep topics in such a way or such a manner is very simple.
Yeah.
When we are typically media people who work in this industry, and this industry goes on to a very simple thing, that you have to incite the interest by offending people.
Yeah.
That's where people start speaking.
Yeah.
So every topic we keep it in such a way that at least it should prick somewhere that people might speak something amazing about it.
Yeah,
and I think you've used it very nicely. I would like to again summarize what you said. The teaching is an art, and absolutely it's an art. Second, tech is tremendously enabling teaching. Gamification is going to be the new normal. We are already seeing a lot of edtech entrants, working on gamification, AR, VR, immersive learning. It's not just engaging learning, it's immersive learning that put your student within the lesson that he's actually studying. So engagement via gamification and active learning is actually a big part now, because flip learning is working very well. Then a very important point is that it is actually reducing the clerical burden on a teacher. He can actually focus on the core task of teaching rather than just evaluating, and doing clerical stuff. Second, then yes, there will be stressing out students. That's for sure, because tech को maintain करना अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा stress है. And more importantly, India में there will be, and typically हर जगह ही हो रहा है, but India में वो थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा होगा because we have a very big economic divide. तो हम devices के साथ में disparity और बच्चों के बीच में एक उस चीज का stress भी will see in the coming times. And yes, tech infra is also a problem. वो सर ने मेंशन नहीं किया, लेकिन वो मैं इसलिए मेंशन करना चाह रहा हूँ बिकॉज बहुत सारे स्कूल्स अभी दे आर स्ट्रगलिंग जस्ट विद दिस कि विल दे क्रिएट एन टेक इंफ्रा ऑफ देयर ओन टू एंगेज ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स व्हेन द स्कूल रीओपन्स. बट व्हाट वी थिंक कि शायद द टाइम विल कम ऑफ द BYOD era where bring your own device. There won't be any single place for creating a lot of tech infra, because we don't know whether we'll be able to contain the virus or not. So thank you so much, sir, for adding that amazing perspective. Thank you so much for taking out the time. Let's now hear it from Shanti Priya ma'am, Principal, Vista School, Hyderabad, Telangana, India. Shanti ma'am, over to you.
Good evening, Daksh. Good evening to all the fellow speakers. It's fantastic the way sir started. So I would want to start with this quote, whether tech or no tech. Effective teaching is all about effective learning is all about how you teach, which is very, very important. So I would say that technology can only enhance a teacher's teaching, but it cannot replace a teacher. As long as a teacher is effective, any technology or any gadget given to her, the use of it can become more effective. So technology is still or will always be a tool. So, and the tool depends upon who is using it and how is that they're actually using it. Or rather, we can say we are in an era of blended learning. We are blending two things together, which is teaching as well as the technology together. So when we blend these two things together, the blend gets its essence only when we get to see the person who's using understands the effectiveness. I may give the best of the technology to a person or a teacher, but he or she, if they're not able to use it effectively, the essence is lost somewhere. So looking at the current trend, as everyone says, because of the COVID, all schools have gone into online. Handling online session is a marathon race for us, I would tell you. As you rightly said, Daksh, we are not equipped, especially our Indian schools are not equipped with the infrastructural facilities. And this came so sudden, the schools are not prepared for it. So whatever is there, we are able to manage it. I'm sure, but whatever is available, we've started the same online using the technology in the month of April. Now again, we have revamped and started the second phase of online. But I could see the way the teachers have enhanced themselves. As you rightly said, once they enter into the school, once the lockdown is done, it's not going to be jaise pehle tha. Now it's going to be totally different, because the kind of connect they have, it's more of a peer, it's more of a friend rather than a teacher and a taught relationship over here. So yes, technology has bridged a lot of gap. Yes, technology has helped teachers to focus on teaching rather than correction. Now, there is no need for them to correct notes. It's all e-copies, content which is being sent across from the school. There is no need to correct any test papers. So because it's all Google form or some other means which we are using to conduct the evaluation. So teacher can emphasize more on what is needed, which is the core delivery of the content, which is the essence of the entire teaching. So I'm sure with this arena which has come up, we are all the smart people who can make use of the best even in the worst situation. It is a very challenging situation because COVID has hit so many people. People have lost jobs. There's a lot of recession coming in, financial crisis coming up. But I would say all these webinars, especially guys like y'all, are really, investing it so well. This is where technology is coming into. So it is not which tool, it is how we use it. So I would say that tech in teaching will surely help, as long as the teacher is really effective, smart enough to use it. So we will be getting more smart people So as principals, we need to become smarter to deal with smarter generation. So with that, I would end saying again, whether tech or no tech, effective learning is all about how effectively you can teach. Thank you so much, Daksh.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And again, to summarize, effective learning is all about effective teaching. Teachers have actually enhanced themselves and enabled themselves to a completely new level now. Tech will always be a tool. We absolutely agree with that, and we hope that this remains the same. Era of blended learning. The reason why we are not able to, believe a lot on tech being a tool, because tech has actually intruded in human life so much that it's really getting typical to keep tech at bay at a lot of places, because we in our daily lives are actually not able to keep tech away, and it is intruding to a lot more extent. But yes, we hope that it remains a tool forever. Era of blended learning that's going to be there. Understanding tech most effectively. Online class marathon is actually going on right now across the nation, across schools. Even some of the students and teachers are right now, handling their fatigue, because बहुत ज़्यादा थक गए लोग after doing all this, and teachers के लिए बहुत challenging हो गया है to actually take those classes. And peer relationship is something that we'll have to now learn कि आप peer relationship के साथ में कैसे पढ़ाएंगे, because the image of a teacher worked a lot in actually conveying the right message to a student. And अब जब classes खुलेंगी तब वो mask होगा, expressions काम नहीं करेंगे, gestures काम नहीं करेंगे. So at that point आपके बहुत सारे communication barriers खड़े हो जाएंगे. उनके साथ में भी teaching effective कैसे रहेगी? That are some more solutions that we'll have to find out. But thank you so much, Priya ma'am, for sharing those amazing thoughts. Let's now hear it from Lalita Sareen ma'am, Principal, Mount Letter Aziz School, Jamshedpur, India.
So I'd first begin with what teaching actually means. So teaching is the process of attending to people's needs, experiences, and emotions, and intervening to make them learn and go beyond the given. So that's my idea of teaching. And teaching in India has come a long way from the Gurukul system to this tsunami of digitalization. We have been caught unawares, which is bad because we should have been forewarned and forearmed, but that didn't happen. So now we are facing digitalization much after the students have faced it, because they're smarter than us. And we have, our vocabulary has expanded to include terms like cloud, Google app, wikis and Android, Kindle, laptops, all kinds of, vocabulary. And the students have graduated to communicating from WhatsApp and Facebook to Instagram long before we even heard of the word. So there is a huge gap between the information that the students have and the information that the teachers have. Now, what was the scenario? We woke up one day, we had computer classes and all that, but we woke up one day and said, oh God, the schools are going to be closed for a number of months. How do we engage the children? So we told the teachers, okay, you take classes over Zoom or Google Apps or whatever. And we pushed them into the pool without making them learn to swim. And so a disaster took place. And the students got very, very bored with the classes. So one can argue now teachers and teaching will always remain the biggest influences in a student's life. And one can argue that technology does not sustain the enthusiasm of the students, nor does it promote innovation. One can argue that. See, so simply saying mere technology does not mean effective learning. But as ma'am said earlier, it is not what you use, but how you use is what matters. And there are a lot of things that you can do with technology. Technology enables the teacher and the students to collaborate, to make digital resources, collaborating with other educators and students for all to use. And it makes the classroom teaching so much more real. And your experiences with global interaction expands your mindset. So we need to do that. But even today, I've noticed that the best of B.Ed colleges have not incorporated digital teaching in their curriculum, which is the need of the hour. Technology is here to say we have to use it to teach, maybe in a more expansive method. And borderless schools are here to say, wallless schools are here to say, Slowly, we have to move away from actual infrastructural schools to students learning from a different platform. So the teacher who was once a sage on stage, having a formidable appearance, has now become.
Lalita ma'am, the time had actually finished, but we'll try to give you one more second chance if it's possible in the in the coming times. But thank you so much for those amazing points. Again, to summarize, teaching a process of attending to needs to make them learn, and again, बच्चे को engage करना is now more important. तो आप teacher का ज़्यादा observant होना and learning को उसके लिए personalize करना will be the new need in the coming times. From gurukuls to a tsunami of online teaching, from digitalization actually coming a little late to teachers, क्योंकि next generation है. Education का एक typical paradox हमेशा से है कि आप अपने से पिछली generation से पढ़ते हैं, आप एक generation होते हैं और अपने से अगली को सिखाते हैं. तो typically आप 2 generations का gap अपने आगे तक लेके जाते हैं. And it has to be bridged by a teacher. तो अपने आप में ही बहुत बड़ा challenge हो जाता है. And vocab का revamp सबका हो गया है अब. Everybody knows the wikis of the world and the Kindles of the world now. Infogap तो है ही. And we have actually pushed teachers into an arena where they typically don't know how to fight, because online teaching के लिए skill sets नहीं है सबके पास, and उसके लिए कोई teaching नहीं हुई थी. So this is the time when actually we should teach the teachers कि how to teach. So this is something where the new need actually has come up. And B.Ed और अभी तक जिस तरीके का curriculum teachers को पढ़ाया जा रहा था, उसमें बहुत drastic revamp चाहिए, क्योंकि वहां पे अगेन आप अपने से काफी पुरानी जनरेशन से पढ़ रहे हैं और काफी पुराने जनरेशन का कंटेंट पढ़ रहे हैं. उसको बहुत ज्यादा बहुत रेगुलरली अपडेट होना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. सो थैंक यू सो मच ललिता मैम, एंड सॉरी यू गॉट म्यूटेड, बट इफ इट्स पॉसिबल विल अगेन गिव यू सम टाइम. लेट्स नाउ हियर इट फ्रॉम फ्रांसिस केविन फर्नांडिस, सर, प्रिंसिपल, एशिया इंग्लिश स्कूल, अहमदाबाद, गुजरात. ओवर टू यू, सर.
Good evening, everybody. I hope I am audible to everyone. Is tech really teaching? I'm a person who is actually well versed with technology. Well versed in the sense that.
So you'll have to speak a little louder.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, better.
I have always believed that technology has to come into teaching. In a way, it has to be integrated into the teaching and learning systems. I remember in the year 2009, when Educom introduced Smart Class, there was a fear that now technology will take over. But then slowly that realization stepped in, that technology is something that will aid learning. Secondly, upskilling has become the new tech word these days, and teaching our children right now how to invest in their own learning is those kinds of platforms. What I mean to say is that we need to use these platforms in a way where we will be able to impart learning to students in a way which is suited. That means it should not be something that is there which I'll repeat what I said was, we have been put into this tech arena, and what we are doing is we are replicating our classrooms online. So what is the need of the hour right now is teaching our children, upskilling on their own, and as one of thing that the teacher is the main fulcrum at this point, who will lead the learning in this tech-based age. As another speaker said, that there is a tsunami of online learning, and I agree with that. It is not that we should keep on moving ahead with 6 hours of online teaching or 4 hours of online teaching. It is more important for us to work on a system where our students learn on their own and then apply that learning. That's where project-based learning, peer assessments, self-assessments, those are the kind of things that we need to focus on in this tech reality that we have come to. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, Francis, sir. And आपने actually बड़ा अच्छा सा scenario quote किया कि when Educom came in, there was a fear psychosis going on कि बस अब tech has actually come to the class. But right now the class has actually gone to the tech. From the school not allowing any screens, the school is now in a screen. तो हमने बड़ा डिप्लोमेटिकली सभी बच्चों से, ये सब ने जो यहाँ पे सबने कहा होगा स्टे अवे फ्रॉम टेक, अभी हम सबको कह रहे हैं स्टे विद टेक फॉर एटलीस्ट 6 आवर्स अ डे, अपना पूरा स्कूल अटेंड कीजिए ऑन अ स्क्रीन. सो अब वो रियलिटी चेंज हो गई. एंड जो ब्लेंडेड लर्निंग दैट वी कैन सी राइट नाउ आफ्टर टॉकिंग टू सो मेनी पीपल इज एजुकेशन अब केवल एजुकेशन नहीं रह गया. अगर आपको बच्चे को अब एंगेज रखना है, इफ यू वांट टू मेक हिम टू लिसन टू यू व्हाट यू आर टीचिंग, यू विल हैव टू ऐड अ स्मॉल स्पाइस ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट इन इट. तो उसे एड्यूटेनमेंट होना होगा, वो केवल एजुकेशन नहीं हो सकता. Education and entertainment have to go hand in hand because engaging a student is a big deal right now. And the kind of classes that we'll have will be a blend of physical classes and digital classes. हमें phygital classes होंगी अब. So let's see how do we actually go to them. So let's now hear it from Dr. Manjeet Jain, Academic Director, Jain Group of Schools, Belgavi, Karnataka. Over to you, sir. You can unmute your audio.
I was listening since long time that teaching, and all my dignitaries focus on teachers and students only. I'll make something funny quote because I don't want to serious with this topic. Teacher, this technology definitely teaching to 5 parameters, to 5 people. First is school. The technology is teaching the school how to recover the face among the lockdown. I got the call, sir हमने ऑनलाइन क्लासेस स्टार्ट किए हैं, अब तो फीस भर दीजिए आप. Teaching the school how to make an excuse among the lockdown. I'm being very serious in a funny way. Teaching government how to put on the responsibility on others' shoulders. आप ऑनलाइन क्लास चालू कर लो, देख लो फीस रिकवर कर सकते हो क्या. CBSE says something else, state government says something else. Teaching them how to make excuse for in education even now. You'll find different. All ministers coming on the screen and using different excuse. 1 महीने का ले लो, 3 महीने का ले लो, जैसे बाजार में सेल लगा अमेज़न के बाजार के ऊपर. Then teaching parents making new excuse now. पहले they used to say teacher is not good, my child is okay, but now they have completely shipped over the complaints to the technology. Webex is not good. Why don't you use Zoom? Zoom is Chinese. Why don't you use this team? Google. How to focus on their own consciousness now, men, when they come in front of the screen. I deal with almost 85 schools under me. And the way I get reply from the principal and teachers, one principal called me from Mathura. So my teachers want to have some extra room for makeup also for going for screen. Nothing can be said. So, but it's good. It's good. The teachers are real hero for the kids even. They should be presentable. And the last parameter come students. Yeah, teachers, this technology is teaching students also same time. How to be online and how to learn online. And some kids like me who are most problem creator, how to create problem in online teaching also, they're teaching. So all parameters, it's a very serious issue we are going through. But when I look, the teaching has come at the bottom in technology era. And the excuse from every, either government, school, public has come at the top. It's a race of kabaddi match, kabaddi, syllabus, and the end of syllabus, sir, thoda fees ho jaye to acha hai humko. So we have to come over, this time will also pass, a time guzar jayega. I am sure the old era will once again come back. And our teachers will go back in the classroom once again. Till then, there's no other option to be with it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manjeet sir. You have actually added a very different perspective to it in a very nice way. Thank you so much for putting it through. And actually, आपने जो excuse theory लिया, it's amazing that teachers ने अलग excuses सीख लिए हैं, schools ने अलग सीख लिए, parents ने अलग सीख लिए, transparent हो गया. पूरा स्कूल विजिबल हो गया, हर पेरेंट हर क्लास में बैठा है और हर छोटी से बड़ी चीज को वो जज किए जा रहा है. उस जजमेंट के चक्कर में टीचर स्ट्रेस में है और उस जजमेंट के बेसिस पे स्कूल पे स्ट्रेस बिल्ड किया जा रहा है. एंड गवर्नमेंट्स को हमेशा से एक ही चीज होती है कि साहब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी डेफर करने के वो एक्सपर्ट्स होते हैं. सो दे नो हाउ टू डेफर द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी या उसको डेलीगेट करके भूल जाया जाए. एंड एक्चुअली आपका जो एक टर्म है, वी लाइक टू कैरी इट फॉरवर्ड दैट पेरेंट्स एक्चुअली बिकम अ हेलीकॉप्टर पेरेंट जो हर समय घूमता फिर रहा है आपके कैंपस के अंदर एंड यू आर नॉट एबल टू कम आउट ऑफ इट. एंड इट्स अ कबड्डी ऑफ सिलेबस, क्योंकि एक वो ऐसा झगड़ा हो गया है कि एवरीबडी वांट्स टू फिनिश इट ऑन टाइम, बट प्रॉब्लम यह है कि बच्चा उसे ले ही नहीं पा रहा है क्योंकि वो घर में जिस कोने में बैठा है, एवरीबडी डज नॉट हैव अ प्लेस टू सिट नाइसली एंड कंफर्टेबली एंड लिसन टू व्हाटएवर यू आर सेइंग. बच्चे के लिए चैलेंज, पेरेंट के लिए चैलेंज. अब इस सारे चैलेंज से कोप कोई नहीं कर पा रहा है, बट ये बात सही है, एक्सक्यूज सब ढूंढ ले रहे हैं. So at the moment the excuse is the reality, but we'll have to find out ways, because what we think tech in teaching is there to stay. ये कहीं नहीं जाने वाला. तो अब ये क्या होगा, कैसे होगा, is something that we all need to understand. And typically policy, the reason why we started this platform, ये normally मैं talk की शुरुआत में बोलता हूँ, but it's a very interesting time to actually tell it. The reason why we started this platform was very simple. समाज का हर section जो है that contributes to society with its own capabilities and experiences. अभी तक हम लोग schools को चला रहे थे, हम schools को बना नहीं रहे थे. This is the time to make the school again, because the definition of a school that we know and the way we know it has already been obliterated. It does not exist. क्योंकि अब जो आप नई संस्था खोलने वाले हैं post lockdown needs a new definition, because वहाँ बच्चे, atmosphere, कम students, कम लोग, sanitization, social distancing, we don't know how all this is going to turn out, because a school was typically supposed to be a place that brought the society together. And right now we are supposed to teach a paradox of social distancing. अब आप ये करेंगे कैसे? सबको दूर रखते हुए साथ रहना कैसे सिखाएंगे? Because पर्पस तो सोसाइटी बनाना है ना. एजुकेशन तो एक जने का इनेबलमेंट करेगी, लेकिन वो जो नेटवर्क है, वो जो बच्चों का साथ रहना है, that is what's going to create the society that we need in the coming times. So thank you so much, Manjeet sir, for sharing such an amazing perspective. Thank you so much for taking all the time. Let's now hear it from Miss Simi Jakad, academic advisor and teacher trainer, GDR, the Gurukul, Panipat, Haryana. Ma'am, over to you. In every call, we try to bring a blend of geographies. आप ये call भी देख रहे हैं, इसमें there are people from South India, there are people from North India. हर जगह से इसमें कोई ना कोई है. So I hope it's a good blended learning for the people who are there on the call. So Simi ma'am, over to you.
Namaste to everyone. And the way we have to start with it and practice for it without touching and saying that all. Today, the situation is spreading with COVID-19 in speed in India. The speed is the highest, but that's why we have, even then we have started opening the things because of the financial crisis. Still, it is enforced in a very planned way. We see that the educational institutions are still not being touched. The reason being, it's about our most sensitive and precious future generation. The person for whom we are running the schools, why we are there for our future generation. That is very tender heart. And it will be open when we will be very sure that it's safe to open it and to start with. See, when we talk about the study syllabus that is being taken care by all CBSE, government, and the managements and everyone, the team of base members, teachers are taking care of it. They are being told, encouraged since years, let's start using the technology. And they were making PPTs, Smart Class was used, and softwares other given by the publishers was also becoming the trend to be used, and the new concepts at different levels were being used in school. Now, when Corona arrived, everyone is locked at their own homes. But the teachers, they came out without wasting even a single day. Schools, they managed whatever the things were being done, whether the management or the principal or the teachers, everyone were standing to fight against it. And the superhero of the Corona warriors were there. We have to accept it, and it was possible because of this technology, no doubt. But we used to say the students that, as it has already been said, that we were telling them not to use it. Now we are telling them to use it. Still, we have found a way also. We are, as in GDR, the Gurukul, we have planned the activities and using the less of the technology. Like we are telling to help the parents, doing some activities, mopping, roaming, setting your cupboard, helping by folding the clothes, and these all things, small things. Then doing yoga. Whenever they are doing it, they are clicking the photograph with the parents and sending it to the teacher. So this is the way parents are also happy. Learning is there, technology is used. So it's a beautiful combination of teacher, but teacher and technology, it will go hand in hand. We cannot ignore the teacher. The teacher, as it was already been said by the first speaker, she said that teaching is art. Exactly. I also go with it. It's an art and nobody can take it. No technology can take it from the teacher. And whatever I feel, the superheroes are teachers, whether the Prime Minister has said it or not. But I always say, and they have to remember themselves. Teachers have to say it every day to themselves that we are the superhero, and history is going to remember us that in this nation, the super elite class of educators was there. That's why the coming generation has come up normal. Otherwise, it's not that easy. So many other things. The after effects of tsunami is there, flood is there. Why don't we feel it? We can feel it, that after effects of COVID are also going to come. Because I feel teacher cannot be gone through. We cannot say that teacher without teacher technology can do, because teachers are not teaching only, but they are.
Thank you so much, Simi ma'am. Again, to recapitulate, education institutions still being independent, and they're comfortable that they're not supposed to open the institutions as of now. There are safety concerns. School management actually acted quite swiftly. अब उसके पीछे कारण बहुत सारे हो सकते हैं. And teachers are actually the warriors at the moment. And because why I would consider them warriors is not because की content delivery हो रही है, teaching हो रही है, simply because आपने इतने stressful time में बच्चों को anxiety free रख लिया घर पे, वो बहुत बड़ा contribution already हो गया. आपने उन्हें जैसे भी एंगेज किया, भले वो टीचिंग उतनी अच्छी थी नहीं थी, कंटेंट अच्छा था नहीं था, वो डजंट मेक अ डिफरेंस. बच्चे की एंजाइटी ही अगर कंटेन हो गई तो वो बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट है अपने आप में, क्योंकि बच्चों को इतने समय तक घर में रखना बिना परेशान हुए इज अगेन अ बिग चैलेंज. सो हिस्ट्री विल एक्चुअली रिमेंबर यू फॉर दिस, कि आपने बच्चों को एंगेज बहुत अच्छे से रखा सभी जगह सभी स्कूल्स ने. एंड यस, लॉकडाउन के आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स यही चीजें मिनिमाइज करेंगी. We know that your contribution will remain there. I hope I've finished with all the speakers and nobody's left to speak, and the time is nearly over. So before this comes to an end, I would like to leave you all with some food for thought. This is simply so that when we meet next, we can again have some interesting discussion with you. What Blub is trying to do is to typically create a platform of people who are actually enabling education. आपकी पॉलिसी अभी कोई एक ऐसा व्यक्ति बना रहा होता है जो शायद खुद कभी एजुकेटर नहीं रहा होता है. सो व्हाई शुड यू नॉट हैव अ से इन इट? सो फ्रॉम टाइम टू टाइम व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज कि हम जो भी व्हाइट पेपर्स बना रहे हैं, वी आर क्रिएटिंग अ सजेस्टिव डॉक्यूमेंट दैट वी आर सबमिटिंग टू द एमएचआरडी एंड टू सम सीएसआरस अक्रॉस इंडिया, कि अगर इसमें से कोई भी आइडिया आपको वायबल लग रहा है, स्टार्ट फाइनेंसिंग इट इन स्मॉल पायलटिंग मॉडल्स. एंड आई वुड अगेन रिक्वेस्ट एवरीबडी हु इज हियर, this is the time that you will create the education or the knowledge that the world would need in the coming times. Because आप लोगों की observation जो अभी है वो किसी और की नहीं हो सकती. So try to create an observation paper every evening. भले ही 100-200 words का छोटा सा पैराग्राफ लिखिए कि how do you observe education has changed. Because नहीं पता कौन सी observation next दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी innovation का base बन जाएगी. Because keep your observation up and running. And कोशिश करें उसको document करने की, because हम शायद भूल जाएं, पेपर पेन नहीं भूलेगा. And that paper pen and that written document could be of great use. We are doing a small observation paper with one of the schools in Gujarat, जो स्वामी नारायण ट्रस्ट रन स्कूल है. वो अपने हॉस्टलर्स को घर नहीं भेज पाया था लॉकडाउन के पहले. वो 50 बच्चों को हॉस्टल में हैंडल कर रहे हैं ड्यूरिंग द होल लॉकडाउन. एंड ये 50 बच्चे गुजरात की कुछ सबसे एफ्लुएंट फैमिलीज से आते हैं. एंड टू कीप देम एंगेज्ड इज अ बिग 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 टास्क. सो वी आर क्रिएटिंग एन ऑब्जर्वेशन पेपर विद देम ऑन ऐसे बच्चों को ऐसे एटमॉस्फेयर में आप कैसे कंटेन करेंगे, एंड व्हाट डू यू डू विद देम, एंड दे आर डूइंग सम अमेजिंग स्टफ विद देम. सो व्हाटएवर यू आर सीइंग अराउंड यू विद इन योर इंस्टीट्यूशंस, विद इन योर इकोसिस्टम्स, ट्राई टू डॉक्यूमेंट दैट, बिकॉज उससे बहुत सारा आइडिएशन, बहुत सारे इनोवेशंस निकलेंगे. एंड जस्ट टू शेयर वन स्मॉल ऑब्जर्वेशन विद ऑल ऑफ यू सो दैट आप भी थोड़ा सा और सोचें. ट्राई टू डिफाइन द स्किल्स दैट यू वांट इन द टीचर, इन द स्टूडेंट, क्योंकि अब जो लर्निंग है वो लर्नर सेंट्रिक है. When globalization नहीं था and when commercialization शुरू हुआ था चीजों का, it was a seller's market. कि दुनिया में कुछ टिपिकल ब्रांड्स होते थे जो ही सामान बेचते थे और वो डिसाइड करते थे कौन सा प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में शेल्फ्स पे होगा. बट देन इकोनॉमीज ग्रू, ग्लोबलाइजेशन केम इन, एंड देन इट बिकेम अ बायर्स मार्केट. अब बायर डिसाइड करता है कि शेल्फ पे क्या होगा और सेलर अपना पूरा रिसोर्स लगा के उसको अवेलेबल कराता है. एंड दिस शिफ्ट हैज कम फॉर एजुकेशन विद दिस लॉकडाउन एंड विद दिस कोरोना. कि अब ये स्कूल का इकोसिस्टम नहीं है, ये टीचर का इकोसिस्टम नहीं है, इट्स अ लर्नर्स इकोसिस्टम. The only option that we have is active learning. So how do we do that, or how do we induce that? Try to find ideas on that, and we'll hope we meet again and share those ideas with you. Again, thank you so much, people, for being a part of this. Thank you so much for being a part of Blubber Web Talks 52nd edition. Thank you so much. This comes to an end here. We hope we meet again. If you enjoyed, you can open your audio, say a big yes, and thank you so much.
It was really very good, Daksh. I must tell you, you are a very good moderator, I must say.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
We enjoyed a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, people. Thank you so much.